It's challenge day.
It seems like we're both adjusting to new lifestyles. Apparently,
Life be lifing.
life be life, and you know what I'm saying. I've been it's slowly been hitting me with acquiring a home. It's slowly been hitting me like the kind of responsibility that is required
Yeah,
of you
that boy
to,
got a house now.
yeah, but yeah, it's a real thing, bro. Like it's really happening. If you ain't believe what's happening, it's really happening, right? When you see that mortgage and you see that like,
It's
yeah,
a new
we're
season. It's a new season in both our lives.
oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I got that notice from the mortgage company, and you see that you're
That's your
like,
name
yeah,
on there.
yeah, my name is on it. They're like, yeah,
That's you.
this is what we expecting.
We coming from you.
Yeah,
From you.
and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, it start hitting different when you start
Like,
getting,
yep, that's the deal.
yeah,
Okay.
when you start getting stuff from like the city, and you're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
it's starting to hit different.
Uh-huh.
And just like being there, it starts to like when I'm physically inside the house and like moving stuff around and setting things up, and like slowly but surely getting it to like, my setup and my liking, you start to realize like, dang, I actually grossly underestimated what is required to get a house up and running. Just basic, nothing
Just,
even
just,
crazy. Just the
just
basic stuff.
livable.
Just livable. Yeah, just livable. There's
Yeah.
things that you find yourself spending money on. That's like, I never thought I would have to spend money on this particular thing. I never thought I would have invested money in this part of it. For
Like we
example,
have to, you have,
oh,
we
go
have to
ahead.
pay for our trash bins
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the
from the
crazy thing,
company specifically who collects it.
that's crazy. So this is the interesting thing. I actually talked to the previous owner, and she told me that it's provided by the city. She didn't tell me there would be a charge for anything like that. She just said it's provided by the city. But in my head, I'm like, there might be a charge for it
Because
though.
they might charge you, some places might charge sewage and trash all in
Yeah.
one. Like the city will send that.
Okay, but they'll provide the
Some
trash
places, like
can
I
for
don't
you
know how
as
y'all
a.
say,
Yeah,
yeah, they'll provide.
I'm hoping if that is the case, because I do have to pay for that. Like when I saw the bill, like that she had, I saw that's something that you have to pay for, like sewage or whatever, it's water and all that.
Mm.
And she said it's actually relatively affordable. Like it's not even like
Yeah, I
even
mean it's
that. And
not
then she
crazy. It's like
says
$100,
nothing crazy.
something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that
She was like
for
it's
the
not
year, and
nothing
you get
crazy.
keep it, whatever.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that they probably get it out of that funding that people from that funding that people give, right? It's just that payment. So they might as well just give it to me. So um like that, right? But also I'm thinking about like my trash can in my kitchen, right? So I used to always get like regular like plastic ones or whatever. Um and I feel kind of weird even doing this, but like I was like, you know what? I
Trying to
want
get
to
a fancy
invest in
one of those like
it,
the
and
sensor joints.
I the sensor thing, I was like, that's a bit much for me, but I'm gonna get like the step down. So I got the 10, it's like a 10 aluminum one. And it's still like the pressure one that you gotta step on. But it's like the level right underneath like the sensor one. And I was like, I'm actually gonna invest in a really good garbage can. Right?
You
Like,
ain't know how much those things really cost, did you?
yo, I ain't gonna lie. I
you,
was like,
you didn't know how
what?
much a legit trash
Bro,
bin inside the house kitchen.
listen,
You didn't
listen.
realize you're buying a whole nother piece of furniture, did
I
you?
ain't gonna, bro. It's a whole nother piece of furniture. Like I was like, are you? First of all, I
You better
was,
get you. You better get you a $10 under the counter joint, bit.
bro. I was completely
Yep.
flabbergasted. I was like, there's a whole like universe
Industry
of
just for that.
like
Yep. Trash bins.
of
Yep.
actual trash.
I
It's a
knew where you
whole
was going with
universe.
it.
A lot of things garbage can do.
Yeah, I know. Trash expert here.
Like, and I was like, bro, I was blown away, bro. I was like, wow, I really have to
The
graduate.
trash.
The
Yeah.
trash, man. Like,
But
I'm
you
like,
realize, like, if you don't have a good one, like, you
you're
realize
gonna be
it quick.
replacing it.
You're gonna, yeah, you gonna
Yeah.
replace it, but B, like, you're gonna, like, your house is gonna look weird.
Yeah, it's
Having
gonna
like,
look weird. Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
trash bin just open up, just kind of like a plastic joint right there with the trash out. And then, like, stuff can sometimes be smelly. You don't
Yeah.
have no lid. You wish you had a lid. You have a dog. You know what I mean? A dog could get into it. You
Yep.
know what I mean?
Yep.
So, like, It's a lot of considerations.
It is, and I actually consider all those things, right? Because I
The
recall
shape
like
is another thing
shape,
because like
bruh.
the location you're gonna put it, if it's round, ain't gonna be right
Not
there
gonna
because it's
fit
gonna take up this. So you got to get like a half moon one, or you got to get a rectangle one because there's a specific corner that you're gonna put. It's a consideration, man.
So,
It's some
so I, so
things.
I did consider all those things. I did consider all those things, and thankfully it's shaped like the letter D. Like you look at it from the top,
Like a
it's
half
shaped
moon, like a
like a
half
half
moon.
moon,
Okay.
like a half moon, just
Yeah.
without the crescent in the center.
That's what
So
half
like
moon would be, bit. Not a crescent.
no. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. You're right. Half moon. Half moon. Yeah, you're right. I'm bugging. I don't know why I was thinking about a crescent. But like, so yeah, so it's a half moon. It's a half moon.
It's pronounced croissant, my guy. Jesus Christ. You sound like LeBron James.
Is it?
Croissant. Croissant, like LeBron James
when
was
people,
pronounced.
I like when people want to pronounce Tulum Tullum. Tullum. Try to tell them to see.
Like, where are you going? Tell them where you're going.
But yeah, it works for me though. It works for me though. Like this trash can, and like, but I spent $140 on it, and I was like, oh.
It was an expensive trash can at $180. It's the Simple Human rectangular step can. But you know what? We felt like you got a lot of value from this can. It's the right size, it's the right shape, it's thoughtfully designed, it's got the right kind of lid, it kept odors in.
This guy's pretty handsome. I mean, I wouldn't mind having him just out in my kitchen.
I'm gonna end up having a little contest with Oscar to see who moves into that thing.
It hurt my heart because I was like, for a trash, like my conscience was I was talking to myself, right? You know how you have me, myself, and I was talking to myself, and it was me, and myself and I was standing in front of me.
And bro, we're about to do this? We're about to do this?
We're having a conversation, and they were just like, damn, you about to buy a garbage can for $140, $140, man. Like,
you about to do this?
For real? And I'm like, man, I'm about to pull the trigger on it, man. And they were like, come on, man, really? They're like,
it's gonna last you. It's gonna last you a minute too. So you know,
and that's the thing, right? So I thought about all those things we just discussed, right? But also like, bro, this trash can comes with a 10-year warranty. 10-year warranty. I was like, okay, so I started feeling a little bit better about it, right?
If that lever don't work, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that lever don't work, I can get a whole brand new one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, 10-year warranty. It looks good. It's a good looking trash. It's a good looking garbage can. I never thought I would even care about these things. Right? But when I walk up the stairs, I'm looking at I'm like, that's a good looking trash can. Right? Like good looking trash can. It's actually one of those like
you're gonna love to learn the details of your place that you're gonna know like this.
Oh,
like,
facts.
If every corner, like
yeah,
you're just gonna get to learn it. And like one little thing's gonna be out of position, you'll be like, wait a minute. What's going on there? Yeah. You'll notice
I've been peeping that actually. I've been peeping that. That as I've been spending more time in it, I've been kind of like looking at different things, kind of checking things out, like and kind of getting more of a feel.
You notice the detail of the crown molding, or the fixtures and stuff. Yeah,
absolutely.
Before you move into an apartment, it's like, hey, whatever, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here. Facts. I even have ideas of things that I want to change out and upgrade already. Like I'm like, kind of want to do this, kind of want to do that, and I realized that in getting this trash can, I was just like, man, I even got like the little pod sit. Like attached to like the lids, so, like it smells like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kind of do it up a little bit. So, but it's a good looking, accessory. You know what I'm saying? Like good looking furniture pieces. It's like an end table in the kitchen.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm looking at it, I'm just like, man. But then it made me think about like so many other things that I may end up doing like later on, just being there for 3, 4, 5 years, just other things that I will obviously purposely do just to raise the value. But like things that I will upgrade, or like it'll make me even look at furniture pieces in a whole different way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just if there's
more permanence to it all, because it's like
yes, that's very good.
Yours.
Yeah.
It's not like, you know, like what do you call it? Transient. When you like renting a place, you know, you feel personal about it. You can take it personal.
That's actually was talking to somebody about that today, that it feels like I'm more invested in stuff like in these things more now, because it does feel like this is actually my own place. You know what I'm saying? It's actually my own thing. So, so I just wanted to use that as an example, just to kind of say like, hey, these are kind of things that you find yourself maybe even going down a rabbit. I went down a rabbit hole about garbage cans. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like about garbage cans. You know what I'm saying? So it just makes me think about like how personal I've taken this home ownership situation, because I've had to like buy like different things. I have 3 bathrooms, so I got to buy duplicates of everything pretty much. shower curtains, shirt curtain liners, mats, and all this different stuff. I can't just buy 8 rolls of toilet paper anymore and be good. I gotta buy some more rolls of toilet paper.
Well, I mean,
like, not a crazy amount, but I still gotta buy some more than
well,
I
you
normally
buy,
would.
but like you just gotta initially set it up, and then they'll be set up. Like not nobody gonna be using those restrooms as often.
That's true. That's true.
So you're
That's
not gonna
true.
go through as much paper, but they're gonna
Yeah.
be. But the initial setup, yeah, you gotta buy all, so you can
Yeah.
have the rooms have the stuff in there.
At least be ready. Yeah.
Yeah, be
So
ready.
it's just interesting because it's like, oh, I really have to like maintain these things and buy duplicates of some of the things that I would never buy duplicates for. And everything else kind of feels the same as far as like the living space, because like the living space kind of reminds me of like my current living space, because the living space, you know, has the kitchen and
That's true. You are at your same freaking background.
yeah.
Yeah, you're not recording in the
Yeah.
new space.
Yeah, not yet. That's gonna be a
It's like last episode, Jeff bought a house. Like
Yeah.
when people like watching this, they're like,
yeah, it's
"This nigga
getting
the
there.
same house? He set up his room the same
Yep.
way?"
Yep. That would be pretty,
Wow.
pretty weird.
I only closed on this joint because this background is exactly the same from
Exactly
the
the same.
podcast. I'm committed to this joint.
Yep.
Damn it. You know how many houses
So-
I passed up?
Facts. So it's probably, so next time we record, you'll probably see me recording next to the trash can. just to show how nice it looks.
Co-host. Feature product.
But I mean, it's like it's kind of crazy. Like it's a whole system with that thing. But it is a real responsibility, man. Like if you're a person that cares about your house, right? Like you're gonna be looking at every crevice, every corner. You're gonna be looking at where you can improve. You're gonna try to utilize the space as best as possible to feel like you have everything stored away properly, but also have enough space to feel like you can move freely in your own space. And it's just it's a lot more square footage than I'm used to, for sure. It's twice the size of this apartment, as far as square footage goes. So, you know, it's an experience, but it is the reason why it's a challenge is because it's a challenge that is new, that is ongoing. But I am looking forward to like what comes of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that,
well,
that would be the
you
challenge.
got plenty of time ahead. So just one thing, just don't feel like you got to get it all done at once.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm chilling. I'm chilling.